Hey there, it's Chris from Roadmap, and I'm going to walk you through a report that comes to you every single month. So the first week of the month, our system automatically is going to kick your report to your email. This is the same data that you can see on your dashboard. The nice thing is it kind of wraps up this month and in comparison to last month. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would actually much prefer the system to send you this month compared to this same time frame of last year. So the downside of this month to last month is that if you're affected by seasonality like June, July, especially November, December, January, you're potentially going to see some downward trends, right? Because a lot of times going into school season or holidays, typically that month performs a little bit lower on the downslope going into a holiday or a slower season, especially wintertime, especially and ironically hot heat areas of the year, right? Like 4th of July, kind of Memorial Day weekend, people are starting to go on vacations and stuff like that. It's kind of meant to be used as a great snapshot of just to understand what's going on. And so there's visits, there's page views, there's form submissions and call clicks. Once again, you really want to look at the fact that this is this month compared to last month. So especially going into holidays or the winter season, especially too, you're typically going to see downward trends. So you're going to see this turn into reds. An example here, looking at this, it's not really any monumental changes. It might scare somebody looking at all reds, but if you actually look at the data, it's between 8 and 10% on visitation, form submissions. And really that's kind of a great look at the tool to understand, did you change something in your marketing? Did you do less social media? Is this a seasonality time? Was your month prior a banger month? And maybe that this is kind of not becoming a banger month. What kind of pieces did you do from the prior month before this reporting? Kind of stuff like that you want to start thinking about. A perfect example is if you look at this one I particularly know because it's massive numbers, but he actually ended up running traffic to his site. He ended up doing ads to his site. So of course all the stuff is green. And so if he shuts it off, it's going to obviously fall to red because it's going to compare this massive month to the month he shuts off. So I always look at it from a snapshot standpoint as well. If you're going to be the type of person that always needs to see green, just going to let you know it's not always going to be that way, especially with holidays and seasonalities of business. Or should you get in more kind of a strategic partnership piece of what to do with your marketing? And do you spend more on stuff of areas that you know you're going to be typically slower? Hopefully that answers a few questions. Once again, this is a report that comes out every single month, first week of the month. And you can see that data anytime you go into the dashboard as well. This is just an extra piece that we do here. So hopefully that answers some questions. Thanks, guys.